Okay guys, good morning. This is course level 5, group 9 for IngeIngle. Right now, today I am going to show you a little presentation about the course. This short presentation is basically for the people who haven't attended the classes or haven't attended the first class. So in this session we are going to review, or we are going to see how the methodology is. Okay, so this is our program. This is what we are going to do for today. So we have the introduction, the type, the book material. So let's begin. The type. This kind of course is totally virtual. So we are not going to have classes at the university. We are not going to work with any book. If you had a chance to work last semester in the university, or you did level 4, you found out that they worked with a book called English for Science and Engineering. Here we are going to have different material. The material is going to be made up of 5 units. Those 5 units can be found on the platform. We are going to be using different kind of tools, such as WizIQ, Skype. By the way, that is my Skype username, Wilcon2010. We are going to use the platform a lot. On the platform, we are going to use the chat, we are going to use the homework, we are going to use notifications, we are going to use many things. Methodology. We are going to have classes, regular classes on WizIQ on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. We are going to have chat classes on Skype. We are going to have independent work. We are going to have homework. We are going to have links. We are going to have something that is called the sharing activity. Okay, so let's begin. As I said, the classes on WizIQ are going to be on Wednesdays. These are pretty much regular classes. Okay, so you are going to see a whiteboard, and you are going to be able to listen to me. For these classes, I recommend you to get a good microphone or to get good internet connection. We also are going to have chat classes in which you can participate, you can chat as well, but the classes are going to be varied. Is that you are not going to have the classes every single day. No, we are going to have different kind of activities, different kind of methodologies. We are going to have also independent work. What do you mean independent work? Independent work is an activity or is work that you don't need the help of the tutor, because I am a tutor. Right now I am not considered a teacher anymore. Okay? For example, for the first class or the second class, you are going to start working on the grammar. So you are going to see the grammar, you are going to study it, and you are going to upload the homework. Okay? Because that is what we are going to have here, homework. As this is a virtual class doesn't mean that always you are going to be in front of the computer at a certain time. No, you don't need to be at a computer at a certain time, but you need to fill some requirements. Okay, so we are going to have homework, we are going to have activities. Every class we are going to have activities for you to do. So if you missed a class, you couldn't come because any kind of problem, okay, or the network or whatever, you are going to upload your homework or you are going to do your activity. We also are going to have links. If you pay attention here on the platform, here you are going to see these things. Here I won't be sending you mails. I will be posting all new things here. Okay, I recommend you to have an access from your email account to this one, so that the accounts are linked, so every time I placed announcement, you can get it on your email. For example, I placed an announcement for the first class and for the second class. Okay, here we are also going to have questions to me. Guys, you can make sure that every time you ask a question, your question will be answered. I recommend you that some of you guys answer the question as well. Okay, but make sure, don't hesitate. Every question you ask, it will be answered. Of course, the questions are going to be 24 hours to be answered. Here then we are going to have a forum. This forum is especially just for students, so in which you can participate. You can ask yourself any question that you don't understand, or for example when you have a group team. Here we are going to have the chat room. We are not going to be using this chat room a lot because I prefer using Skype. So we are going to use Skype. It's much better because when you use Skype, you have all the thread there, so you won't miss any information. The homework can also be pasted on Skype. I will explain more in detail about this. We are going to have a vocabulary link. What do you mean a vocabulary link? Every class we are going to have vocabulary that I assign, or vocabulary that you might find on the activities that you have, on the reading, on the grammar, on the audios, whatever. Okay, so every time, every class, we are going to be filling out kind of a glossary, but not a glossary. I mean, I say glossary just as an example. So here in this vocabulary link, you are going to paste the vocabulary that we have, the vocabulary and a sentence that represents the word. We are also going to have a sharing activity. Okay, but here in this sharing activity link, you can find here is link in which you can find, or you can post links that you like it. Okay, and also when we have our sharing activity, you are also going to place your sharing activity in here. What is a sharing activity? Sharing activity is an activity that you, students, by couple or by group, are going to share with the other classmates. Activities that you think might be relevant, might be important, so you can share with them, and they can learn from those activities that you think, you consider they are, or they were important for you. Okay, I will explain more in detail about the sharing activity. We are also going to have an attendant link. Okay, what is an attendant link? I am going to explain to you in a little while. Okay, so let's go to this side here. Let's speak about the evaluation. Okay, the evaluation is going to be based on the 4 English skills: listening, speaking, writing, and speaking. Each evaluation will have 25%. Okay, then other part of the evaluation, which for me is the most important, is the attendance. Okay, what do you mean attendance? Attendance means that you have to come and you have to participate and you have to do activities over 25 classes. Okay, so if you can come one day to class, no problem, but do the activity and there won't be any problem. The problem will be when you don't come to class and you don't do anything, or when you come to class and you don't do anything. Okay, So this is like a cat's life. Okay, so if you don't do an activity, if you don't come for one day, you are going to kill one of your cat's life. Homework. We are going to have homework every week, but this homework is not going to be evaluated because the program says that it's going to be 25%, but the homework is going to be evaluated with attendance. Okay, attendance, which will have feedback. Okay, what do you mean? What do I mean? Every time you upload an activity, that activity can be registered as homework and can be evaluated as such, but it is going to account for the evaluation, for the attendance activity. Okay, now let's go a little bit to the attendance. So here I have I'm going to maximize this. Here we are going to see this is the attendance link that you are going to see. Here you have I have the names. Of course you are not going to see these names, it's just for this time, so you can make sure that your names are here and you are here and your name matches with your identification. Okay, so here on the attendance you are going to see numbers. Okay, for example, let's suppose that you see number 1. Okay, number 1, then you are going to attendance, here the page number 2, and here you are going to see number 1, when was the day that the activity was done. Okay, or when was the day the activity wasn't done. Okay, so as I said, you are going to find here your names, your identification, but you are not going to see the names. The names is just for this time. Okay, then this column will disappear for you. Then you are going to see your identification and your attendance. Okay, so guys, please, if you don't come or if you don't participate in more than 7 classes, don't waste your time and don't waste mine. Okay, you can leave because you are going to fail the course. Okay, because here in this course you will have to participate, you will have to come, and you will have to do your activities. Okay, why? Because this course is not how much English you know. No, this course is based on following some plan, some guidelines, and some things. By the way, speaking about guidelines and things, I recommend you to check out the program of the course. Okay, the schedule, the evaluation, my information. Okay, so I recommend you to check all this information. Okay, so we have seen the attendance link. Okay, let me show you this was the attendance link. Then we are going to see the sharing activity link. You click on the sharing activity link, and this is what you are going to find. This is a docs form in which you are going to find websites that some students or other folks might have sent to you. Okay,